And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Shadow Empire Oceania DLC on a hard difficulty Arctic class world. We're around 136 where we have 3 decisions awaiting us. One of which is might be what to do after that. Or the engine. We'll see in a moment. 3 decisions.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so we've got the ability to develop a medium aircraft here, so let's get a new blueprint for the medium aircraft. Oh, I suppose technically, well, this is going to be a fighter bomber, so we're going to say this is the fighter bomber. I already put rockets on the fighter, but this will have heavy rockets for more bombs. I tend to use my planes as anti-tank planes rather than anti-infantry. 2 hex range, that's probably not doable. Maybe if you get bigger wings. Bigger wings is helping. Bigger engine, maybe. More fuel. 12 hex. 12 hex is probably viable for what we want. Yeah, I think that's what we're going with. 12 hex fighter bomber, heavy rockets. Biggest MGs I can get.
Copy that.
And then this is the commander for the new unit. Not particularly great commander, but when you need a lot of commanders, you don't always get particularly great ones. Okay, running a short power deficit. The current rate, it's like 21 turn deficit, but we don't want it to run out. So I should probably invest in some more power. We were going to reevaluate the ice mines next turn. In theory, the jump here should be another 600. We did work out that we have a little bit of a penalty here. It's not showing us the penalty this turn. Worked out we had like a 40% penalty from ice quality. The snow quality that we're mining. So that's probably still going to be the case. So we'll probably get something more like 400, in which case we'll want another level. In fact, doing that mental math and realizing that I probably want another level, we'll just go ahead and start upgrading the mine again, because we think we're going to need it. And if anything, we also probably need another farm. I don't have the power to support that, obviously. Let's go ahead and we'll drop the farm here.
Yes.
With, because we are looking at a power deficit, let's build on the solar power field. And we'll see if that can start fixing some of our deficits a little more steadily. So, loose picket here. That's Hines. Okay. Probably will need to build a road out into the glacier here to support activities over here. Let's actually move you away. But obviously we need to cover this portion first. So that's where this guy's going. Group move to there. Strategic move. Actually, before we strategic move, I need... Oh, I probably already... Actually, did we? That's a good question. I did not. Okay, 8200 costs. See that the civilization score of that zone is going down pretty quickly, which is somewhat expected. I think you inherited your zone orders from the previous zone. Yeah. So I don't need to do anything, I just need to leave it as is. Oh, you apparently didn't inherit all this stuff with us. And yeah, we'll start to grow the zone. We're probably going to grow the zone at least up to the 2,500. Maybe start getting these mines going. Okay, so now we can strategically move these guys. At least as far and as many as we'll go. Okay, so we got them all the way there. From here is where we're going to fan this one out. Again, probably going to do loose pick for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I could probably spread it out a bit more if I was going to do loose pick it. Via strategic moving. Yeah, that should about do it. That should cover that bit. We need a bit long there, and it's probably going to be like 2 brigades to cover that stretch. And I got the industry points, so we will crank out a sealed road on the glacier here. See if that provides enough coverage there. That one. Yeah. And then we need this stretch over here, which is probably, so it's what? 1, 2, 3 over here. 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll be looking for war. And we're looking to just motorize some of the stuff. Not willing to get a peace. We don't have a friendship pact with the other notable one. If 50-50, we could get one off with them. You know what? We'll try that.
Okie dokie.
Got them up on the advisor and on the foreign affairs advisor.
Okie dokie.
And then, not victory pact, friendship pact. We got an 11% chance of failure.
Okie dokie.
Critical success. Okay, let's roll the turn. Let's see if how our projects are going with that turn rollover. Everything we had going should finish, and we'll see if the ice mines start to make a difference. I think we're going to need the upgrade to make a difference. Start getting spots on water. But then we're going to be making more food, and that's going to cost water, so trade-offs. And the growing army, of course, needs more food. Which means we'll need more farms. More farms will mean we'll need more water. Round and round we go. Neutron, flat state, round 137. We have one decision. Okay, we finished the mines. So advanced sensors. I think advanced sensors is going to give us the 4 in advanced engineering here. Yeah. Oh, to be fair, we're going to get that with the tectonics, but we probably want the sensors anyway. Get better recon on all the new troops. And I suppose search-wise, we're looking for polymer armor. We get polymer armor, that's the prerequisite for the heavy combat armor, which is our troop upgrade. Our army's armor upgrade. And then we'll probably sort out an actual upgrade, design-wise. Work on geotectonics. Apparently we're having deep core mining spread to us. That's actually something I might be looking to pick up. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. If we needed power, and we do think we need power. In fact, actually, the power demands rose. I think that's because our one of our scrap burners probably ran out of scrap. But if we need more power, we, and this is an ability that I don't freaking take advantage of, have access to volcanic energy plants. We can add a full, well, before modifiers, I don't necessarily know what the modifiers are going to be on this planet, full 300 energy. Which is supposedly like 6 times more than the solar panels. So we'll see if that's competitive with the equivalent level solar panel. Get you onto the road, and then we can actually just strategically move you up to base. I might actually go so far as move you over here and give you that one a bit more garrison. And then the guys to the front, them to the front. Those guys can spread out in the next turn. I think we're a good place to... Oh no, we're already on that turn. Okay, let's raise a few more brigades. And then that's going to need more officers. Around we go. Works are a bit expensive, but we'll grab them. And yeah, one more group there, 3 more groups over there. So we'll probably want to draft people on next turn. Again, for 4 brigades. Oh, before I forget. And recycle the turn.
Yes.
Another 2,000 people in the capital. Which is offsetting people turning to workers. Okay. A lot of decisions on this turn. Got 7 decisions in round 138. Oh, apparently this is the planet where we can run methane synthesis.
Okie dokie.
No new orders. Yes, you have variety to deal with that.
Okie dokie.
Corporation. I'm not gonna splurge as much. We're just gonna do like a 250 here.
Okie dokie.
Roger that. Affirmative.
New commander, new commander. Okay. Oh yeah, things are going down again. Food's at the point where we're just gonna have to buy food. Buy, oh, we're on the sale. Buy food. Buy the whole market worth of food.
Sir.
Sell some earth metals. Apparently metal's decent price-wise. We'll
Yes,
sell the
sir.
metal off. You know, if we were desperate for water, which we're not, we could build more water. How's the construction coming along? Specifically the farms. Solar panel finished, agriculture dome finished, ice mining finished. Because the farm's going to consume more food, I think we're going to go and expand that ice mine again. Oh, actually, can't expand. Well, no, we can. This is a little horizon. Okay, so we'll expand the ice mine. We'll expand the farm.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm even going to go ahead and build a second farm. Because food is apparently a very big issue. Or at least our inefficient production of foods being an issue. Some more colonists. Hopefully not having strategic deployment issues. There's a little bit of food here that could be going out, but not really. This is the HHQ. Yeah, so we're having some production issues. Getting 93% production. But, that's from overextension of the governor, I suppose. But no delivery, at least. Don't want to see delivery issues. Yeah, some position, those guys in position. These guys got a little bit to walk. And we got these guys to move. Oops. Something like that for the strategic movement. This batch probably does want to just get shipped straight down that road if it can. And it does look like the supply here needs a refresh. Yeah, because we're green all the way up there. Okay, so raise another formation. Recruit a commander, if possible, yes.
Copy that.
Let's do some private investments.
Yes, sir.
Hopes that this gets more tax revenue going. Also, we'll play a volunteer drive, so we need more
Copy that.
volunteers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I don't have the money. Well, yeah, I don't have the money to work with the slaver this turn, because we spent it all buying food. Okay, so let's cycle that turn. We got 4 decisions awaiting us. Round 139. Apparently I just earned a lot of money. Immediate guess is, yeah. Someone just spent a lot on sales tax, probably because of the money input that I pushed. We have 100% sales tax, so half of it went to us. Yeah, so we got something 6,000-ish from sales tax.
Order acknowledged.
I'm not going to bother to develop heavy aircraft right now. Or any custom formations.
Affirmative.
Victory-wise, we're still in for... Actually, no, we dropped the second. Might be from population decline. We did just draft a bunch of troops. Construction-wise... Oh, we had some delays. It was also delays in the place where we just drafted the troops. That's fair, because a lot of the workers volunteered and they didn't get backfilled quick enough. And we almost had a bad roll here, but we rolled it well enough to partially mitigate that. Okay, the water situation from a building that's producing 2,400, we're getting about 1,500. Trying to mentally do the math in my head on how much more we're going to get. We're getting it upgraded to 5. I think that might be at least enough that we can not have to worry about water for a while. Or at least until we raise the food production to make it a problem. That's fine. Power's still going down uncomfortably fast. Volcanic energy has got 2 turns still on it.
Yes.
Continue to upgrade that solar panel. Farm's being upgraded. Farm's being built. Yeah, I think that's fine. Unless I want to invest in some more scrapping. I think that's all the construction we're going to do for the turn. Actually, we might be able to get away with just the one here, so maybe we just need to go... Yeah, we can get away, roughly get away with the one there. Especially if we steal the leftmost unit from the stack. Yeah. So yeah, now we just need 1, 2, 3. Probably look at getting to war.
Copy that. Copy that.
Okay, let's take one last look at the plausibility of getting a victory pact here. These guys still not willing to come around. So we're going to start working down the cooperation we're working with these guys. So limit the sign to coercion. Military friendship, reserve resources of cooperation. We lowered it to 1 level. We'll basically start lowering everything. Start the slow progress over to doing stuff against them instead of with them. And then you worked out, we think, about 2 more brigades. So we'll raise those 2 brigades. And then I have enough recruits to raise 1 more. One thing we will raise is independent. 1 group of recon. 1 group of fighters and fighter bombers. This will help with our attack over here. Oh, we can finish moving the slow moving the tank over time. Move the tank in position. Okay, so now we're just positioning our troops. Which is, as can be seen in some places, still going to take quite a while to get them into position. He's fully into position. And then we'll see if this stays stable. I'm going to keep selling stuff. Rare earth metals, yes.
Yes, sir.
And then we do have a decent amount of money. We do want to buy food. I don't want to buy food, but we're going to buy food is probably a good way to think about it.
Yes, sir.
Buy a couple turns worth of food. Hopefully a couple turns worth of food. We'll continue to... When we got the opportunity,
Yeah.
get more people. And then we'll cycle the turn here. Neutron flats, we suffered no losses, nor made kills. We got 8 decisions at the bottom round 140. Soldier morale, so we failed, my word there. Fusion Axon will help us with our next offensive. That's
Order
fine.
acknowledged.
Copy
That's
that.
fine.
Understood.
Power plant, power banks. Deep core mining would be one way to help improve fuel production. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we may need more fuel production.
Copy that.
And yeah, okay, looks like the water is definitely better. In fact, it should basically be fine once the ice mine here finishes, and it's expected to finish next turn. Volcanic energy plant to finish next turn, solar power field to finish next turn. We had a bad roll on the agricultural plant, otherwise it would be done already. Okay. Yeah, my biggest concern from watching these stats over here is food. Basically feeding the army is a potential issue in our near future. And then group move. At least as far as we can get them to go. My strategic movement. Okay, that unit's moved. Anyway, we need a couple turns to get these guys fully positioned. And we lowered their happiness with us, so they're even less willing to do Victory Pact. We're going to piss them off a little bit more just by... Oh, this just affects our fist profile as well. Yeah, we don't necessarily want that going up, but we're going to have to accept that it's going up. More limitation on Science Corporation.
Okie dokie.
So there's no Science Corporation with them. We'll probably move on to communications next. Zone-wise. Not necessarily got anything I want to play. Zone, by the looks of it.
Copy that.
I don't remember if we need another leader, so I just grabbed another one just in case, because that'll keep the things showing up. We'll probably need someone when it comes time to actually doing the fighting. Got some colonists. We should deploy colonists. But the low fuel situation probably does make sense. Okay. We'll deploy these as workers. And we're gonna queue up some cycling. They're not going to be able to work all these facilities right away, but... Well, we'll start back feeding them the workers to work them. That should help with fuel production. Or so one way to describe it is fuel finding. Do you want to raise the next brigade? No, I think once we get these guys in position, we'll just be good. Okay, bottom of 141, we have 5 decisions. Commercial pact's actually pretty good. Need a little bit of entertainment in some places. You want a personal guard. I'm gonna reproach him for asking. We're anti-fist, so we're gonna side with the commander and not with the people.
Yes, sir.
Order acknowledged. Okie dokie.
We're working towards being at war with you, not working up.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm going to assume, yeah, bunch of delays all due to workers. Was what was expected. Everything else completed. That's the maximum level in the ice mining facility, so that won't be a upgrade to you. We do have food issues, so the farms will continue to be upgraded.
Affirmative.
We might have to actually want to start building another ice mine.
Yes.
Good. What, actually, I think the volcanic tapping came online. Started eating water. Yeah. Or maybe about to come online. It's gonna start eating more. And we are going to want to upgrade this, so we'll just queue up the energy, queue up the upgrade.
Affirmative.
Okay. And food's being consumed real fast. Buy food. Yes, we can. It's not super, super expensive. And a lot of stuff, other stuff isn't particularly expensive either.
Yes, sir.
Makes it a little hard to generate credits. Afford the food?
Yes, sir.
Deploy colonists. Workers. Get those construction projects going a little bit faster. Okay, and then we can do a little bit of strategic moving here. Get these guys a little bit closer to their objectives, hopefully. At least their starting positions for the hypothetical war. Yeah, a little closer, not much closer. You know, we do need a couple more turns to get everyone in position.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, commercial project. We need some entertainment there, so we'll dump some entertainment there. And then private investment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slight hope with that we can get get them to build something there and give us a big bunch of tax revenue. Not liking the rate that the power is going down, honestly. But hopefully the volcanic energy coming online will make that look a lot better. Oh, did we continue the... Presumably. Presumably it's being updated. Yeah. Yeah, the solar panel... That's a penalty. And of course, all the penalties are additive, so that's okay. We're getting 7 power out of something that would normally make 50. That's maybe why we're having power issues. That's administrative strain, I'm assuming. 80% administrative strain. Okay, so to fix a lot of my problems, I need to fix the administrative strain. That's just what's going to have to happen. One way to do that is hand assets over to someone else. Whether permanently or temporarily. And the answer here is probably need to start pushing this zone out. Actually, that will be just very tedious, I think. So, let's see. Can we delegate you? Currently assigned to Neutron Flats. Can we delegate you to Orange Dark? Okay, that will reduce the administrative strain a little bit. The long-term solution, of course, is to make more zones to more adequately control this stuff. But we just delegated everything. Oh, and I should delegate that one as well. Granted, a lot of those assets are now going to stop working very effectively because this place doesn't necessarily have enough workers, but hopefully that works with the administrative strain. We'll see. Help with the administrative strain. Okay, let's cycle the turn, see if our situation improves any. A lot of my problems apparently are being caused by administrative strain, so if that can be fixed over the next couple turns, then we should be a lot more functional. And looking time, this is where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a part up tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. We're going to take a short break and then get right back to recording. And until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. And bye for now.